So welcome to Doreen's African Experiences. My friend has been growing these tomatoes for some time. I've been watching her, trying to learn from her. The sun has been one of her greatest enemies this time because it's been a lot when she least expected it, but at least she's next to water, so she was able to spray for some time, you know. But when the rain came, it was also too much. It affected her, but she still got a very good harvest, you know, compared to the season. So let's watch and see. Okay. Ogenda kunjigiriza okulima ennyaanya ate era gwa nazigula. Omusomesa ye customer. This is for fertilizers. See, the movement has begun. Soon you see boxes, huge boxes of those. This is crazy. Eyo veggie maxino nange gwe nkozesa ofuuyira. So kati no nange kantandika okukuula. Bannange ebintu bino binsanyusa. Box asatu zivaawo. Nezino bweziti nzinoga. Neno wet. So you see this, when the sun comes up, yeah, when the sun is too much, they can stay small, but when the rain comes, they actually pick up on the water and get fat, and instead they just burst. I think the cabbages have the same problem. Kale jangu tunoge nnyaanya. This is basically an experience. I love it. I love it. I live for experiences like this. They put a smile on my face. You know how my happy place is water? Now, my second happy place is harvesting. So basically, I was about to tell you the process of growing these. I'm gonna go up there and show you the nursery bed, and then after, I'll take you through what you need. You know, ate no wait. Neno wait. Njirekemu. Okay. So this is a damage. You throw it. So basically, at this point, I'm in school. I'm studying. At the same time, I'm studying with you, learning how the whole process goes, because I've been interested. I've been talking to her for a long time, telling her I want to do this. So this is I'm learning as much as you're learning with me, you know. I don't want to pretend that I'm an expert in this. Nope. No, I'm not. Ateno. Damn, and it's perfectly big, you know. The sun. So she was also telling me that the tomatoes are sprayed with different fertilizers depending on the weather. I know, that's what makes them so complicated. So when the rain is too much, the medicine is different. And when the rain is moderate, the fertilizers are different too. You know, fertilizers, pesticides. Hey, it's crazy. Kari, going to, why not? Going to the nursery bed.
Kakati bwezafuna omusana omusana ne guzigaano gijja bwezifunye enkuba ne zinywa zabise wali wakati wali ennyaanya zennakuba ebifaananyi kankulage
kati nno ntwala nange enkuba ebyange ate nagendera ku bibyo ngenda kukolera vidiyo ejja kusanyusa nja kuwa link kasita gwe oli ku smart ojja kugyerabira baba nga nnene nange ngenda eyo omukyala ayagala ssente za ttaka lye yampadde ngenda muwanca
waliwo amazzi
naye si wala ne bowa sigenda kulima nyingi mboga emboga zetaaga okufukirira ennyonga ennyingi makumi ataano kubanga abakasitoma
onoomukola otya anaatuula wansi bulungi nnyo
bulungi wasuza atya eyo baketi ogitunda mmeka oba wadde buwi banooga mbadde mmanyi mbadde ngamba ng'olina ekisa eno box eno eya bulijjo 700,000 ate konna kaabala ennyaanya laba zino ennyaanya zikulira bbanga ki ate tezirwawo kakati nno abalabi bange boogera luzungu kambakyusize. So when you're going to plant tomatoes, you clear your land. According to her, she's an expert with tomatoes. So you clear your land, you make nursery beds, they're up there. So once you clear your land, the gestation period for tomatoes is 2.5 months after you transplant them. This is huge. She's grown about 2 acres of tomatoes, and this is about time to harvest. With tomatoes, you harvest about 2 to 3 times, so it's a good thing. Because if you see, they're still growing. At the top and at the bottom, they're ready. So the first ones get out and the others come. Now, about the process of taking care of them, you need these. These are the same things we're using in bricks, in the making of bricks. So you need them. You definitely need them. She's a big time farmer though. Very big time, you know. And she's farming around the same area I'm farming. I've been watching her from the start. Tomatoes are a bit delicate, but they're actually easy. If you have access to water, she pumps her water from down. She's been doing this for a very long time. She says it's been over 10 years. And she can sell up to about 50 boxes of tomatoes in minutes. And a box, when I say a box, I'm going to show you what a box means. You know? I'm going to show you what a box means. A box is like... and a box costs currently 700,000. What you need to understand is everything in agriculture is going up. Really up. She's clearing, my goodness, English. She's clearing the next land It's about 1.5 acres. She's gonna grow tomatoes in that too. You know, the harvesting period is intense, and the money that's required to do this is a lot. So I'm gonna take you in step by step in the whole process, and you're going to love it. Tomatoes are something that's actually very expensive right now. I personally, I don't think I have the wits yet to do tomatoes, but I will at some point. I'm quite sure. So that's how a box looks. See, when they say a box, so they fill this up. Once it's filled up, it's 700,000 shillings right now on the current market. Omala nodda. Obalao. Habla banna.
Laba yaba chisa mu bwangu. Kati. Bada muluga kono kanyanya gwe.
Nze noga.
Kati lwakuba nti ewo sijjanga.
Eyo navaayo dda mukama wange. Ewange. Mbeereyo waggulu. Nja kulagirira. Ng'omutima gukugamba tojja kunsanga. Nga siriiyo mwanattu. Naye kati ndiwo kubanga njiga kulima nnyaanya kati. My goodness. This is amazing. This is a nursery bed for tomatoes for the next season. It's a big one. Look at that. I previously told you how a nursery bed is made. For them, once they are done from the ground, they transplant them into small newspapers and fold them separately. So you see, they're using a net at the top, and they're using some grass. It's not so different from what I told you, except for them, they're doing something different. Oh, this is nice. They are approaching transplantation period. And this bed has been seated here for at least 3 weeks after transplanting. Sorry, from planting in the small one to transplanting in the big one. Oh, those are tomatoes up there. They're 2 acres. They're 2 acres. This is the happiness of a farmer, you know. And everything is costly. Even these, they're for buying, you know. They're for buying. I know for a fact, if she's buying the way I'm buying, she must have spent at least 300,000 shillings on these, on the green, on the grass, you know. And I think the reason for the grass, you see how the tomatoes are sitting. You don't want them to sit on the ground, they rot. So they sit on the grass. See this, the big one. They can rot when they touch the ground. The ground can rot them. But the dry grass keeps them moderate. You know, they're not being attacked in any way. I know. Sometimes someone told me would want to hear from some of these farmers, but most of you don't speak my local language. And most of my people, well, they are camera shy, that's one. 2, they're willing to give me the information and I translate it. Most of them they can't, you know, fluently speak English. And people here, I don't think, personally, I don't like forcing life. For me, I would rather listen to them. I understand what they're teaching me, and then I translate back for you. You know, because at least some of the things you're seeing them for yourself. And let me make something quite clear. If she can get even 20 boxes out of this farm today, even 20, you know what that means? It means if every box is 700,000 shillings, yeah, in one sitting, in one harvesting, yeah, let me try and calculate for you that. You know, 700,000 shillings times 20. That's 14 million. Do you know how much 14 million is? That's just 20 boxes. And she's telling me if the harvest is good, she can even get up to 30 boxes. And that's just 2 acres. From 2 acres. So, farming is highly profitable. It's expensive to do, but it's highly profitable, you know. 14 million if the dollar is what? Dollar is at 3.9. 14 million is about 10, let me see. No, that's too much. 8,000. Still too much. 5,000. Still too much. About 4,000 maybe. So she's getting roughly $3,800 or $500 just from harvesting right now. You know, we'll be able to mark up and see how many boxes she gets. And that's the current cost of a box. Because even when you're buying locally, a single tomato right now, something so small, I'm going to show you. Agriculture is highly profitable in Uganda. It's highly profitable, you know. And it depends on the things you do. Now, things like tomatoes, I'm very interested, you know, but they need you to be a full-time available person. You see a tomato this small, something so small like this, they are selling it to people at 200 shillings. 200 shillings, that's a lot of money. It's very small to you, but right here, it's a lot of money. So if she can get $3,800 just today from harvesting, and I know for a fact she already has buyers, because she's telling me she can sell 50 of those boxes in less than 15 minutes. It means in half a day, she's gonna harvest for probably the whole day, right? And then she already probably has buyers on hold waiting. You know, they've probably been telling her the whole fucking month, we need tomatoes, because they're scarce. Everything in Uganda right now, food-wise, is scarce. So everything you're growing is gonna give you money. Okay, that's what you should know. It's going to give you money. So, I'm just saying, farming is lucrative, it's highly profitable, but it's costly too. Yes, it is. And you know the thing that's quite interesting, as she takes these are coming too, which means she can harvest up to 3 times from these 2 acres at the same time. And how much money do you think that is? I'm just saying, you know, even if the box dropped today to 600,000, it can never go below 500,000. That I know. You know, when you eliminate transport costs, labor costs, yeah, she might end up with maybe what, 12 million? That's still good money. Do you get that? I'm just saying, I need to grow these, you know. I need to grow these. Even groundnuts are good, you know, but you need to go big. When you're doing agriculture, the bigger the better, you know. And if you have a good harvest, the reward is greater. Ebedi bagitekamu ka mistress. Neno. Aha, mistress. Ate ndabye Vegimax.
Ate Vegimax kanya gabe kiba kijimusa.
Kati liri eddagala lye basaako eritali lya Vegimax lyabyuka.
Lyabyuka rocket koyo bed rocket yakyagenda.
Ne kunyanya kuno kwennyini.
Kuno sitera rocket. Mpira nga nakasimba olw'ensonga. Amayazi gabutema. Ne kasema lokwete ekimozi. Era teyako ddala. Abana ninankabi walabise.
Nakabira muno gende wacheno agera kutumbua.
Munje nyabo. Bakugajani.
Gana amajego.
Ngenda kutambula.
Amajego nja kugeetaaga nga nkuula ebinyeebwa gano.
Ngayina.
Kubanga baaba tuyinza okubikuulira omwezi.
Bulungi nnyabo. Ezo ngolo zembise nnyo ate mabiri. Mama agundi, mama Adam. Ezente nnyingi temuzinoga munoge kibogwe naye nga si magundi. Kantu nnyo ezebbeyi baagala nnyo yazitundirwawo so si za kutereka. Munoge nnyo nga zirengedde ente nnyo temuzinoga. Okuba zituuka ekyanga zirengedde naye. Obasomba. Demokula bakenye.
I am engaged in the harvesting process and I love it. I was looking forward to this. Ebbanga lye bamaze mu nnyaanya zino singa nabo balima.
Weyagaliza baba. Weyagaliza kawogo.
We have to go all the way up.
Bamulinda tuyite tuye kawogo kawa mwali busy. Kati awo mugenda kukola. Ngafe yafe yali busy yajja. Zandi awo mugenda kukola. Kola mwaliyo. Ne mukubika ebisu. Nze nayo babiri yagenda bweru. Wana yuulirako. Ani yagenda. Bonna lina biwuli ano nti ogwa bigenda bweru ne ngamba baba masayo gusayi gudi bonna bagenda. Abakazi bange abo. Mufayo basawa tubagenda kulima. Waji! Ati yala bya kubo.
Enombi.
Kuyiwanga mu bbafu otutyako ebbaketi eba otukoze bubi. Beera otusenye. Agwala bbaketi nsayina agala ebyekikanga binene nesiraabu sebabaleeta.
Kaakano.
Mannange. Kana atani akaleese.
Atutte. Gwe mulundi gwange ogusoose okukongola ennyaanya. Pozi watuganye ezitannaba kumyuka.
Abasomba bisomba bifunda senge bifunda somba ebinene birabika. Ngomanga faje ebadde ngumu. Muteke ebali bagisombe kisange ennyanya eyabbeeyi eno. Box ya faje bagigula sebo no buwana. Ero. Faje mwamutwala nnyo. Atwala mungi. Endeka. Wana tutandise.
Tujja tuuka kati ndaba buli ludda luliko omuntu. Naye tugenda mu nkuba. Naye ke tugenda lwakuba bannange. Badde nange njokuza sogga naye akufuuyira amazzi. Tebazifukirira amazzi.
Ate kwa musana ofukirira zaati. Okujjako okufuuyira.
Kyokka kye weetaagisa amazzi.
Zotasimbye kwa musana ez'enkuba ezimala.
Naye bannaaye.
Zaafa musana. Ate kanga saafukirira.
Nze nno nali ndowooza nti ate mu musana ennyaanya ekola ki? Aha, see that? The soil. That's why they put these. When it touches the ground directly, that's what happens to it. See? Ettaka. Ate nga tojja kulifuuyira lyonna. Ha! Ngeefa. Teyasuze na program. Bwe batyo. Bakozesa program info. So far this is what we've harvested, but we are still harvesting more and more. And those are the guards of the tomatoes. They're guarding them, I guess. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's a nice experience, you know. Earlier, this is DOREEN'S African Experiences, and this is something I'm interested in growing. So let's learn together, and then later we experiment. The rainy season is upon us, so we're soon experimenting. Sorry! She's upset. As you can see, we've made progress. We are still harvesting. So we're going to start putting in boxes. It's a good harvest. You know, once they harvest, they start picking them out separately. Separating them because there are different sizes. There is some that are sold separately, you know. Some without damages and some with a little bit of damages. They're all sold, but sold separately. Every buyer has preference. Every buyer has preference.